Hello, Prudential sales executives, for our video message of the week. All right, as we enter the fourth quarter, I'm not going to talk about budgets today. You know what I'm going to talk about? Failure. That's right. I'm going to talk about failure today because I believe failure gets a bad rap. Think about this. What few items can we do that really tones our skill set? See, when you really think about failure, it's one of the best teachers you've ever met. Let's think about this. First of all, when you go out and do any type of activity and it doesn't go the way that you expected it to go, is there ever a better teacher? Think about that. It didn't work. You perceived in that aspect you failed, okay? But what you really did in essence is you got closer to being better to getting it done the next time you go out. I mean, this is part of the process. You know, winners, successful people do not look at failure in any negative fashion. Hey, don't get me wrong, if they go out on a listing presentation or they're working with a buyer and it doesn't go the way they want it to go, I know they get frustrated. But they don't take it inside them and say, I'm not good. I have failed. They may say, you know what, I need to tweak a couple things so next time that specific objection gets handled differently or more effectively. But it's not that failure aspect. You know, that word tends to bring to us this negative connotation, and I want you really to reverse it. In fact, let me say this. You want to double your business? Okay, or increase your business substantially, double your failure rate. That's success. The more you get out there, the more you start working with people, regardless of which direction it goes, the way you want it to, or let's say sometimes the way you don't want it to. Remember, either way, it's an event. It's not good or bad. It's an event. You learn and grow. Here's the other last point today is not only are you learning through that process, but because you're emotionally involved, there's two ways to learn: repetition and emotional involvement. Okay, in this aspect, we're digging into that emotional involvement. When you're out there and the flop sweat's going and you're nervous and sometimes you lose your train of thought, that is part of the process. That's a beautiful thing. Next time it gets a little bit easier. The next time it even gets a little bit easier. And before you know it, if you really did great and you failed many times, you're getting good and you're getting better and better each and every time you do it. So you want to double your business, double your failure rate. Have a great week, everybody, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.